Okay, this is going to be an unboxing of a Thomas Nelson Premier Collection NKJV large print Thinline. And I already have the first edition, but this is the second edition, and it is a brown premium leather goatskin cover. So there are the specifications, information about this Bible. So I plan to do a comparison video of this one with the first edition, but this is just an unboxing, first impressions. So as we get in here with the Thomas Nelson Premiums, they have this nice paper that they put on here with a seal for the Premier Collection and information about the Premier Collection. That's a nice touch you get with higher end Bibles. Alright, so right off the bat, I love the feel of this. And I am more of someone who, I do appreciate Thinline Bibles. I just think, you know, as far as how easy they are to carry, easy to put into places like a backpack or store them on a shelf. Of course, I would use a cover with this Bible because it is very high quality, but I love the Thinline. I love the goatskin, and from everything I've seen already about this brown edition of this Bible, and I have reviewed a MacArthur Study Bible in this brown goatskin, I knew that it was going to be really nice, and it sure is, as I suspected it would be. It does have like a soft feel to it. Some people I think have said almost squishy, but I think it feels really good. You know, it just really has a nice feel. Definitely leathery and grainy, and you can see that grain there. Looks really good, and with the perimeter stitching here, it just has a really nice, handsome look to it. I'm really into brown Bibles more and more lately. We've got these raised hubs now in this second edition, and very nice stamping on the side here in gold for the New King James Version. I'm a New King James Version fan, as you know, so really happy that Nelson is putting these out. So another thing about this as far as looks is it does have a gold line and a nice liner here. I'm not sure what that's made of, but it looks like a leather liner, which is how the previous edition was, so I believe that's a leather liner. And that is edge lined here for reinforcement, so that's really good quality. It is goatskin leather cover, and that edge looks really nice. It's different than some Bibles where you're going to have a bigger yap. This is a small yap and has just a nice perimeter stitching here, so it has a really nice look. This has been used a little bit, so there's a little bit of marks on the gilding there, but nice shiny gold, and underneath that gold is a little bit of a red tint. It's very hard to see, actually. I've noticed with these Nelson Premier Bibles, they don't have a dark red, but when you look at this in person, it does have a bit of a red tint to it under that gold. And it does have a few ribbons, so I'm going to get them out. So we've got a brown one here, and a red ribbon, and a blue ribbon. So very nice. I mean, what we're looking at here is just a really nice color scheme. And these second edition ribbons are angle cut, and it looks like they are a double-sided satin, so a sheen on both sides. So again, you have this brown here and red. They look really nice, and that blue is really pretty. So great color scheme. A lot of you know about the comfort print for the New King James Version. That is a font type that was designed by 2K Denmark, which is a great company for producing beautiful fonts for Bible publishers, and you can see just how great that looks. Double column format, paragraph style, and I love the New King James Version formatting when you're in the poetic sections. like the Psalms here, you see that you have the stanzas, and so the verses are separated out and done in a very, very nice poetic setting. It is line matched. The paper on here, from what we read, is a 36 GSM, and that is a lot like the original. I do again want to compare this with the first edition Nelson Premier, but this to me right off the bat feels like a smoother paper, and I'm not seeing a lot of show through here. Even in the Psalms you can see some show through, but not too bad, and because it's line matched, it's really not an issue. So this looks really good. Everything looks a lot like the first edition in terms of how it was printed, but in this video I just wanted to take an initial look at this, and of course in the back here you have your concordance, and you're going to have some typical Thomas Nelson maps as well. So that's just a quick look at that. This came out, I believe, in 2019, and great Bible that you can get for, I think, around $120 now typically on Christian book distributors, and maybe possibly on Amazon depending on the time. But you can definitely get this Bible at a reasonable price, and it is very well made. So that's just an initial look at the Thomas Nelson large print thin line reference Bible, and this is the brown premium leather. There is the ISBN if you would like to look at that. So thank you so much for watching that look at this Bible brought to you from a Frisch perspective.